One thing I can definitely say leading up to the Broly film is that people were really excited to see the history of the Saiyans. Seeing old characters like King Vegeta, King Ko, and how the Saiyan culture was during the time Frieza took over. But more importantly, the event that we actually wanted to see more than anything was the rebellion with Bardock. Mainly because this is the most important event in the Dragon Ball franchise. Without this, there will be no Goku. Now, overall, I believe this movie was great. There was a lot of moments in this film that you just had to rewatch. When it comes to the whole soundtrack of the movie, it was good, the animation, the fights, everything about it. But there was one problem that really bugged me when I watched this film over and over again. We did not get to see Bardock's rebellion. Only a brief moment of it, and it was just a tease. We didn't get to see the whole build-up or how the war broke out. We just seen a little scene of him battle damage using his final attack against Frieza, and that's when he died. It was a short scene. Nothing compared to what we seen in the Bardock special when Bardock died the first time. And what made his death more significant in the Bardock special, even though it's non-canon and wasn't written by Akira Toriyama, we seen an hour's worth of a whole build-up of why Bardock was rebelling against Frieza. Even showing the loss of his comrades were very significant to Bardock's character. Taking that bloody bandana off of his comrade and putting it on his head is what changed everything. Bardock's Saiyan nature was no longer evil, but it was for justice on his quest of revenge. He was the Saiyan of destiny who could see the future. He knew how his son Goku would turn out to be. He knew that Frieza was going to destroy Planet Vegeta in his visions and knew that his son will carry out that revenge in the future to defeat Frieza, which we saw eventually happen in the Frieza saga. Now, one thing we found out about is that the Broly movie originally had 70 more minutes of script and it had to be cut out. Akira Toriyama had more stuff he wanted to show of the history of the Saiyans, which is why in the Broly film, it felt so rushed. We didn't get to see the rebellion, but only a brief moment of it. But the main thing is that this Bardock was not the same Bardock that we knew. The Bardock in the Broly movie was more of a calm, caring guy. Not the exact same one that we seen in the Bardock special, who was more of a savage. Because the Bardock in the Broly movie is based off the one in Dragon Ball Minus. And because that Dragon Ball Minus is canon, it changed almost everything that we knew about Bardock. This Bardock was the complete opposite. That quest of revenge, bloody headband Bardock was gone. This Bardock in the Broly movie reminds you of Superman's father, because the destruction of Planet Vegeta reminds you of Planet Krypton, and how his mother and father were saying goodbye is just like the Superman origin. Bardock was like a caring, loving dad, and that's not the Bardock we remembered in the Bardock special. One thing I wish is that this version of Bardock was adapted into the Broly story. Canon or not, the characteristic of Bardock in the Bardock special had so many layers. He made people fear low-class Saiyans, taking on Frieza and his whole army by himself in space, and was actually holding his own. Even though Frieza is stronger than Bardock, he couldn't believe that a low-class Saiyan would dare challenge him and take out his whole entire army right in front of him. Now, a lot of people don't know about this or may forgot, but he wasn't the only Saiyan that rebelled against Frieza. The Broly movie made it in a way that King Vegeta was a coward, but the episode back in Z, we seen that King Vegeta was rebelling against Frieza the same day that Bardock was rebelling. He actually died right before Bardock did. And it's crazy that Bardock tried to warn all the Saiyans, but all they did was just laugh at him. And we don't know the relationship that Bardock and King Vegeta had with one another, but if the anime of Dragon Ball Super comes back and they are redoing the Broly movie, then I'll be all in if we get to see the history of the Saiyans and that interaction with King Vegeta and Bardock during their rebellion. This version of Bardock was by far the better version. This was the Bardock we wanted in the Broly movie. So if Super is redoing the Broly movie, this is the Bardock I want to see. The best version of Bardock. So to end it here, thank you all for watching. I want to know you guys' thoughts. Comment below and tell me what you think. Do you love the old Bardock or the new Bardock? And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash the like button. If you're new to this channel, subscribe for more content. I'm J Cloud, and I'm out.